Alright, here we go.
Here we are.
Same map, or same system rather. Map. Huh. Maps are so last generation.
Wow.
So we're just waiting for the players to go ahead and pick their spawn location of choice.
Yep. While we
This
do
match.
that,
Oh, go ahead.
sorry, I was just going to say, having a look at the players we have in this is, you know, Pro City here. We've got Pisidian, Custard, Cola Colin and Elodie, all of whom are stupidly strong players. Elodie, in fact, is contesting Matisse for the King of the Planet in a week's time, week on Sunday.
Awesome. That's going to be great. King of the Planet series, if you have not watched it, it is very entertaining. I think Brad competed on King of the Planet once, didn't he?
I don't know what he imagined to do with it. I hope Brad's not watching. Right. So, looking at the donations, I think Custard needs a little bit of extra help, except he is really a strong player, so he probably knows how to counter 100 boombots, but they can just rush a commander down and just run through the base without adequate scouting. So we are in now! All the players are ready. Air Factory straight off the bat from Eladir in red. Pisidian in Gunmetal Grey going for vehicle first, as is Burnt Custard in orange, and Cola Colin going for bots first. Rather interesting.
I don't like bot first, but we'll see what he does with it.
Yeah, I'll have to see. I guess he's probably thinking, I have 100 boombots coming my way in just a few minutes' time. Shall I add to that number?
Yeah, that might be a worthwhile decision right there. Hey, more boombots. What's wrong with that, right?
Absolutely nothing. But, looking at Cola Colin's spawn though, he is a little bit further away than the other players, and he has got the water there to defend his initial as well, while the other three are sort of playing piggy in the middle with Pisidian on the South Pole there, which is quite unfortunate for him because he's going to be stuck between two really strong players.
Yeah, that's a bad spot for him. But nobody scouted out anybody yet, but they're getting close.
No fresh donations since the boombots. Keep them coming, folks. They're going to need a bit more than boombots as Custard desperately tries to get off planet before those boombots come in, building an orbital launcher straight away. Pisidian getting a bit of scouting.
Eladia getting a vehicle factory down. That's good. Very, very good. Vehicle and air for Pisidian as well. Sorry.
I was just going to say, Eladir, Pisidian, and Eladir and Pisidian know where Custard and each other are, whereas Custard is not bothering to scout. He just wants to get off planet. I think he wants to go to Tiebreaker. Typically,
I don't think he wants to stay here at all.
Yeah, it's not conducive to successful commander survival.
No, I don't think he's going to have as easy a time this game as he did in our test match, where nobody really bothered him. I think most of the players are probably going to be gunning for him first.
Yeah, I mean, he's, well, I guess they're all strong names, and they all know each other's strengths and weaknesses from, just playing with each other and stuff. But there's Custard's Astreus, the single unit transport that can take through units through the orbital layer, up into the atmosphere, and where's it?
Let's see where he's going.
He's going to Tiebreaker.
He is going to Tiebreaker, you were correct.
Cola Colin, so many bot factories. What is he doing? What is he doing?
I don't know. He must be going the bomb bot route. I mean, his bot factory, he's just building fabbers. He's not building units. I guess he knows he's going to get a bunch of bomb bots and is just trying to do expansion and eco and stuff for now.
50 seconds until the boombots hit.
But yeah, those boombots are not. You're not going to last like too terribly long. Like, he's going to go through 100 boombots in no time at all, and he's got nothing else to back it up with.
Yeah, he needs something to get scouting ahead of the boombots more than anything, because he can't just send them in blind. Look at that one through the forest now. It's got next to zero vision, so it needs support. Otherwise, it's just sort of running blind. And that hummingbird just went straight into counter hummingbirds, and Eladir, seeing that boombox, thinking, well, that kind of did a lot, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost sort of getting tickled by boombots.
Try to take out metal extractors with boom bots.
So
Alright, the 5-minute mark has been
here they
reached.
come. Eladia is first. Wow, that's a lot of boom bots.
Oh,
100.
gosh.
Cola Colin.
100 boom bots.
Oh my goodness.
Who else gets boom bots?
And that would be
Oh
Pisidian.
yes, Pisidian.
Oh wow.
LOD trying to take the first boom bot advantage, try to get some damage down.
Oh wow, the area of effect on that came out in Pisidian's
Oh.
favour so much.
Yep, Pisidian got his boom bots
wow.
out of the way really quickly.
Here come Cola Collins around the back of Eladia's base. Eladia does see them, but Cola Collin doesn't know where to send them. Oh, this is
he's
such a
just
shame.
sending them blind. That's bad. Oh, he's splitting them up.
Yeah. Now, having a look over on Tiebreaker, Custard has arrived. Has he? I think he has. Yes, he has, and he's setting up shop with a vehicle first. And in fact, Pisidian has also sent out an orbital fabricator over to... Well, I thought I saw him send one. Yes, it is. It's going over
Vanguard
to
for
Tiebreaker.
Pisidian.
That's a good donation.
And 2 advanced energy plants. Very nice.
White Boombot's getting straight inside Custard's base there. But I don't think Cola Colin wants to
You can
send
take
all
out-
of his into that base.
And so many boom bots for one Faber.
Where have Cola Colin's Boombots gone? I cannot find them. Has he used them somewhere?
I think he used them. I just saw him use them against Custard, but he used a bunch of them on one Faber, so.
Oh, that'll be what that big grey blob is on the floor then when they all die. Oh dear. Pisidian still has some Boombots though, but that was a great donation from Anon there. That was really amusing.
Pisidian makes it onto Tiebreaker. Orbital Fabric just put down a teleporter, and here comes all of his bomb bots.
If they go straight for Custard's commander, given
No.
a planet-wide patrol.
Planet-wide patrol. Gonna pick off little things here and there.
It seems as though they're patrolling everywhere except Custard's base.
Oh, nope, here they go. Here they go.
Here they
I don't
come.
think he doesn't have intel on it yet, but they're nearby.
There they go.
Oh.
Now they arrived, and now they can converge in on Custard's commander. And I think there's probably enough Boombots there to really weaken him.
Oh,
Pisidian,
just
20
got 20
more.
more
20 more
Boombots.
Boombots. I think
He
people are
immediately
realizing.
pulls them onto Tiebreaker and sends them toward Bert Custard's base, and now that he knows where it is, if he could find the commander, this could hurt.
Oh, don't forget, folks, only $1 gives you 20 Boombots to give to a player of your choice. So that's a lot of Boombots you could give.
That is a lot of boombots.
That's a lot of
You know-
Boombots for just a few more dollars.
You know, get you and your buddies together, get $10 together, and just spawn in a
1,000.
couple hundred boombots.
Oh wow, that'd be fantastic.
That would be great.
Seriously, Twitch chat, do it. There's something else coming in there. Was that a ping? LED gains an air factory.
Air Factory.
Interesting.
Where?
Cola Collins still sending Boombots in at Custard's old base. While going to advanced
Oh,
bots.
Elodia's Air Factory is on Tiebreaker.
Aha. Now that's useful.
They
Custard
got
has
scouted out by
scouted.
Custard.
That was unfortunate, but it does give him a little bit there. If he can get out an air fabricator and keep it alive and build a vehicle factory, that would be so much more useful, I feel.
Yeah, I think building the fighter first was the wrong move here. A little bit of action going on Giblets Prime between
Indeed.
Custard and Cullen and why? Oh, that's why I'm muted. My bad, everybody. It would help if there was sound.
We have got a little tank skirmish between Pisidian and LED on the South Pole. LED are going to come out on top there, but Pisidian's commander is off planet, of course. We're over on Tiebreaker. Interestingly, I don't think anyone's on Giblets Prime. Not Giblets Prime, sorry.
Eric's Gym.
That's the one.
Yeah, nobody's there yet.
And
Oddly
nobody
enough.
gains an air factory, so maybe there's going to be an air factory over there. An advanced air factory for LOD as well. Also,
Nice.
I think that went to Eric's gem. Except I can't find it. Oh no, it's sat next to... It's where the old factory was on Tiebreaker. That's where it is. So that's
so replacement?
Yeah. But an advanced rather than a T1.
Oops. And LED has...
Unfortunately, LOD can't quite support it with his eco just yet, so maybe some donations to give him a bit of eco to support that would really help him as well.
LOD pushing Sorian off of Giblet's Prime.
Puppet Master placed the wrong air factory, apparently.
Oops.
So, just looking in the Twitch chat there.
Well, fortunately, the Puppet Master, should he choose, could delete the old factory and spawn the correct one.
I believe so. But Poseidoon's old base is now swept up. His only presence is on Tiebreaker. And in fact, Custard is sending an orbital fabricator over to Eric's gem.
Good move by Custard.
So he's going to have a presence there as well, and maybe even see another Planet Smash. Get your donations rolling for those Haleys, folks.
Yeah, Custard needs some help here. He didn't get any of the boombots at the beginning, and has had to move to a whole nother planet to avoid the carnage, and is now quite behind.
Looking at Cola Collins' base now, he's got his advanced bots, and he's got 4 Blue Hawks there, which look really cool when marching in force.
Cola Colin is moving his commander out to meet these Infernos. He needs to be careful here.
He does, yes, but he has got the Grenadiers there. Oh no, they're attacking
and some
the
boombots.
ants. Yeah. He wants the Grenadiers fighting the Infernos and the boombots fighting the tanks, because... Oh, except those Blue Hawks, they're just shredding that.
Those Blue Hawks, yeah, they're doing some work. Tactical missiles just seeking and destroying.
That's fantastic. Retreat there, but Eladir massively outproducing on the main planet, because Cola Collin only really going air and boombots. Although he is now starting his Blue Hawks, and he's in an okay situation for his economy.
That's a pretty big force coming in from Eladia. Taking out one factory, moving on to another factory. Commander trying to stall this attack, but there's just so many tanks. And a couple Infernos leading the charge to the power generators. Blue Hawks coming in, try to defend the commander. But the commander is surrounded on two sides by tanks, taking fire, down to half health.
Cola Collin needs your help, otherwise he is going to die here. He's focused down.
Out the commander.
That's it. Cola Collin detected. Out he goes. Even all those boombots, unfortunately, did not assist in slowing down his demise.
Means Eladia's got this planet pretty much to himself.
Custard
with only a minimal base.
Yeah, Custard has a minimal base.
Minimal base on the planet. Let's take a look at Eric's gem, see how Custard's doing there. He's got a teleporter and an orbital radar up. He's got a couple Fabbers coming out onto Eric's gem. Just putting down metal extractors at the moment.
He's also got an anchor over the teleporter as well, just to a little bit of defense there. So I wonder what Elodie's next move is going to be. He needs to get into the orbital game and get into it fast. He could still get to Eric's gem and get a reasonable foothold by establishing a teleporter and sending all those tanks across. Elodie gets another two advanced. Wow. They were put on...
And 2 advanced metal extractors. Very nice.
Yeah. They were put on Tiebreaker.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow. He's been basically donated a foothold on Tiebreaker. This is fantastic.
That's great. That is great.
Now the thing with this is he needs some AA. So now if someone could donate a bit of flak cannons or anti-air statics, so that he can actually get some units over there. That would be amazing. I'm just
that is just awesome. Just a donated foothold. That is great. Basidian with a pretty good presence on Tiebreaker, getting some anchors up to help defend. Burnt Custard's got, that's pretty much his only presence on any planet. Looks like he's having some power difficulties. He's sending units through a teleporter. He's sending more Faber support to Eric's gem. At this point, given the lack of power he has on Tiebreaker, he might want to just send his commander through and start really speeding up the process on Eric's gem.
Yeah, he could really do that, and or send units from his main base, really, which is another option.
He doesn't have a teleporter in his main base on Giblets Prime anymore.
Oh, of course.
He does have some Fabers, so he could quick build up a teleporter and get his units off this planet.
He has enough energy to do so as well, so...
Yeah, he does.
Because if Custard's good at something, it's balancing his input and output.
LED just has this this planet on such lockdown that it might be worthwhile for Custard to just go ahead and abandon it, move all of his units to Tiebreaker and Eric's gem, and try to see if he can take over the other 2 planets.
Yeah, he does also have the Astreus there as well, which he can also make use of. Basidian, however, falling a little bit behind on Tiebreaker. He does have the Advanced Vehicle Factory, though, on the South Pole there, which is producing a few shellers, which will really start to put their work in. But if Custard decides to do the same with his Advanced Vehicle Factory, it's not going to sound good for Basidian at all. Eladir, however, now getting out an air fabricator. Can he finally get something of use on this foothold here?
I don't see where he's sitting.
Basidian gained an Advanced Vehicle Factory, another one. And 2 P-gens.
Very nice.
So he can now pull back.
Basidian doesn't have the metal economy to be running all these advanced factories yet, so...
and advanced metal. Wow.
I take that back. Maybe he does now.
Praise Kibus, he says in chat. Whatever.
LED with a teleporter bringing in a bunch of units onto the Tiebreaker. Oh, things could get ugly.
Yeah.
Things could get ugly very quickly.
I think LED has been donated into demigod status here. I'm not going to quite say god status yet because there's no nukes or Haleys, but Custard is getting a more and more secure foothold on Eric's gem by putting up umbrellas.
Many units. So many units coming through that teleporter, including some tier 2 units. Looks like they're being put on a planet-wide patrol.
Yeah, he's just want to get as much scouting as he can. They're going to head straight for Basidian and straight for Custard as well. And there's the advanced air fabricator, so hopefully that might make a land factory, but that seems to have put on a base patrol or assisting something. I think it was put on a base patrol, but LED now. That's kind of lovely to just see red units just come out of a teleporter and swarm.
I agree. This teleporter is just spitting out unit after unit after unit. Oh, and you can see the queue on Giblets Prime of the units going through this teleporter. Oh, this planet is going to be swarming with units here very quickly.
Oh, wow.
Tech 2 Assault Bot getting close to Basidian's commander. Commander dealt with it pretty quickly.
Seems like there's orbital units being moved around. Looks like Eladir is moving some orbital units over to Eric's gem there.
Oh, that'll get interesting.
Orbital fabricator as well.
Teleporter's still active for Custard. Given what's going on, I'm curious as to why he hasn't moved his commander off planet yet.
Well, he does have a large number of units there with lots of tanks and vanguards and shellers even as well. So I think he can defend himself adequately because, you know, the Eladir isn't forming up his units. They're basically single file, but from a wide range, and we all know that single file attacks do not work out in anyone's favour. Puppet Master gives Pisidian 10 pelicans. That could be interesting. Another 10 pelicans.
Indeed. Another 10 pelicans, nice. Okay, so where's the vanguards?
We need some units to use those pelicans with. And unfortunately...
Yeah, otherwise they're just going to sit there.
Yeah, we've got Eladir now moving in his units. I think he's cancelled his patrol now and is just sending them all into Pisidian's base from a surround perspective. He needs to get his commander out of there. The teleporter is just the other side of his base, but I don't think he has a teleporter ready. He doesn't have any other end of the teleporter, either on Eric's gem.
Inferno's getting dangerously close. And stopping.
Just going to mention briefly, Custard is building Haleys on Eric's gem.
Oh, after this commander blows up, we'll go see that. And that is the end of Pisidian. Now, there's really no reason for Custard to not leave this planet now that he knows another commander has died.
Yeah.
He really should. It looks like he's moving a lot of his units through the teleporter.
Yeah, he wants to defend because he has seen that Eladir has got some units there right at the other end of the teleporter as well. He needs to get some vanguards moving on over there.
Needs to start moving
because otherwise Eladir is really going to hurt in this attack. And it's going to also cut Custard's
Vanguard
commander
moving
off.
forward. Oh man, just too many units. This teleporter is going to go down, and that's going to
Slammers are the perfect counter to vanguards.
That is going to close the escape route for Custard off of Tiebreaker.
Someone needs to donate Custard 2 Haleys now. Do it now, quick. Well, he still can. Well, he can still launch 2 Haleys. Just 2. Just $40. Go on, do it. It's in your power.
Oh, teleporter up. Where's this teleporter going?
Probably back to Tiebreaker.
Did he get another? No, he got another teleporter up on Eric's Prime somewhere. Yes, he got another teleporter on Eric's Prime. He's moving units out.
Yeah.
He really wants to defend this planet.
Eladir's commander's on here as well, so he needs to deal with that. Let's have a look briefly back at Eladir's base on the main planet quickly here, just while that goes on, because it's magnificent. It's so much eco, so many T2 bot factories, and with everyone else going vanguards and vehicles, the bots can just stroll in and do a lot of DPS.
I'm really surprised I don't see a nuke launcher yet from Eladir.
I don't think he needs one, if I'm honest. He can just use his massively superior unit advantage now. I mean, looking at the...
That's true, but nukes are just so much easier and so much cooler.
Yeah. I mean, looking at the army tab, he has, 7 more factories and a lot more units as well. So, I mean, he's definitely...
Custard, what is with the deal with 55 Fabbers? Oh, he's okay. It's for the Halleys. That's why he has so many Fabbers.
Yeah. He's desperately trying to get those up. He's trying to defend them as much as he can, but as soon as shellers come into the play and sniper bots too, they're just going to go down.
Custard is so stuck right now because he's getting absolutely decimated on Tiebreaker, and he's not doing great on Eric's gem either. He needs to get his commander somewhere, and he's just running out of places to go.
And Eladir is getting off the planet as well. I think he's conceding this planet. In fact, we got stuff coming in now. What is that? That's Eladir being given 3 vanguards. Oh,
Custard is moving towards the teleporter. Where is
the
he
vanguards
gonna end
are the vanguards are gonna deal with this, but oh dear. Custard brings his commander.
Has moved his commander to Eric's gym.
Oh wow, and the vanguards taking out a lot of this defensive force that are just moving straight into the vanguards. That's not what they want to do because they're just going to disappear like that. Single shot from a vanguard, just annihilating them all, and now they're going to have to fall back. Plus they have another vanguard behind that and 2 slammers as well.
Clutch vanguards.
Oh wow. Pro donor
Custard
says
had
Eladir.
nowhere to go. If he'd have stayed on tiebreaker, his commander would have been dead by now.
Yeah, he's gone really. There's a vanguard right there, and his commander can't really do anything about it. Well, actually, I say that, but there goes the Haley. Ouch.
There's the Haley. I don't think he's gonna.
Eladia's units moving through that teleporter. I don't think Custard can deal with this. I think this is GG right here, right now.
So many units. So many units, and Custer has nowhere else he can go.
Yeah, I think Custard's just going to do a Butch Commander here.
Instead of metal storage, he keeps trying to put down, or energy storage rather.
I'm not entirely sure, but that's not a very nice picture for Custard to be facing.
No, and
there it goes. Ouch. Oh, that was a lovely screen cap.
Man, that was a pretty dominating victory by Eladia.
That was amazing.